What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, Third Gen Junkies. You know who it is, Chris. And today is the day that I am going to work on getting some parts on Ruby. So today we're going to put on some parts. Show you right here. So today I'm going to try to go ahead and get a fuel pressure regulator. I'm probably not going to get on at 6 o'clock at night. I just got off work at 4, but I'm going to try to put the proper carb spacer on the car. The spark plug wire brackets I'm not going to worry about just yet. There goes stupid guy next door and his piece of shit 4.0 Mustang. But I am going to put on the new fuel pump. Got to put the fittings in it. Hoping these fittings are the exact same size as the ones that are on the fuel pump I got. If not, that won't be getting done. Here's the fuel pressure regulator. It looks like, I don't know why it has 3 ports on it. Oh, but it comes with the bracket screws. No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. It's weird. I wonder if this thing has a, if it's a return style. Let's see, there's one. Oh, it's got 2 ins in and out. I don't know. I might have to plug that one off. So that definitely won't be getting put on today. The push button I'm not going to be messing with. But this, and hopefully I can get the fuel pump on and get the carb adapter on before it gets too dark. Spark plugs, the shorty spark plugs, I could probably get those on. I'm not totally sure on what my gap tolerance should be. I have to find out. That's what we're working on today. So here we go. Let's see here. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Let's see if I can get you guys any closer. Let's see what I'm doing here. Obviously, you know, it's not hard to tell, you know, what I'm working on here. Chrome fuel pump down there. So I'm gonna pull the lines off. I got a drain pan down underneath there. We'll go ahead and pull these gas lines off. In and out. Hopefully they don't fight me too much because they're barbed fittings and I don't want to have to cut the holes. Oh, the feed is like bone dry. Or the, actually not the feed, it would be, yeah, it'd be the feed to the carb. Bone dry. Now I gotta get the feed to the pump off. There we go. know if I'll be able to with this fuel filter being right here. If I'm gonna have enough room. Come on. Come on. There you go. Alright. We got fuel. It's good fuel too. And 93. Let's see here. Crack these screw bolts off. Hoping that the bolt hole diameter is the same as these. Let's see here. Just out of curiosity. Yep, it's the same. So that'll work. That's a good thing. Let's see. I think they're mismatched bolts because this was part of those thrown together really quickly. So the one is a 10, the other one's a 14. Well, isn't that mighty funny? I think I just found the problem. I'm gonna still put the new fuel pump on it, but I think I found the issue. Let's see here. See if I can get you guys off here for a second. Forgot how. It's a new tripod. I'm not used to it. Come on, work. Spin you guys around here for a minute. How about that? Okay, so on a manual fuel pump, you have, I don't know, why is there grease inside here? Maybe I put that in there. I don't know. Uh-oh, almost lost the bolt. Here it is. Got it. There's this thing here that a rod sits on that goes up into the block. And the rod sits against that and it pushes down on it, or it gets pressure and it pressurizes the fuel pump by pushing up and down like this. Well, needless to say, when I pulled that out, the rod was just sitting all the way down in here like this, which means one of two things. Either this is not the right rod, or the rod was never sitting against the fuel pump, against the lever, to be able to actually pump enough fuel for it to do what it was supposed to do. So the only thing that I can do now is possibly try to see, because the rod is right here, if I can push it up. If I can push it up, I can bolt the new fuel pump on with the gasket and make sure it sits against it and be fine. Or there's the other problem of, a lot of times these block off plates bring the fuel pump out too far, and that little, this guy here isn't long enough and the rod ends up here. And then sometimes when it pushes, it'll slip off and then boom, it goes right past it, which ends up putting it right all the way down here against this plate, and that's the end of it. Car dies, no fuel, yeah, which is probably the issue here. I'm not totally sure, but let me see if I can get you guys, move the tripod, get you guys on my head and see if I can do something. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. So I don't know what bolt that was or what it went to, but whatever the hell it was, it just fell and hit the floor. It was probably the hose clamp. Nope, it's the socket for the fuel pump. It fell off. But okay, so I got this thing all prepped up. Switched the fittings over from the other one to this one, and got the gasket already sitting there. And I did confirm, I'm not totally sure, but it feels like the end is rounded on the fuel pump push rod. It's down in there. So what I did was, you can barely see there, but I have a pair of needle nose in there pushing it up, and I had to grab it with the needle nose to slide it up. I don't know how or what I'm supposed to do to get that push rod to stay up as I try to hurry up and throw the fuel pump on. I've heard in the past that you know, use a dab of Vaseline or something like that, but the problem is I can't take the rod out because it hits the bottom of the plate here because it comes at an angle, and if I take the plate off, then I trash this gasket. Then I got to run to the parts store and get another gasket. I'm not trying to do all that. So I think I'm going to try to hold it up with the needle nose the way it sits right now as best as possible, and hurry up and slap it in there to where the rod is sitting on the lever right here, so that it doesn't come back down like that, because that rod is supposed to sit in this notch. I don't know why this one has the same type of notch, but the way it looks is that the little wear marks here looks like it wasn't even sitting in the pocket of where it was supposed to be in the first place. It's supposed to sit right there. Maybe it wasn't sitting there, maybe it was sitting there, and then when it had hit full throttle, it cracked open, it dropped down, and the rod went past it instead of sitting in the notch the way it's supposed to, and that was the end of that. And we slowly lost pressure. Wouldn't surprise me. So I'm going to stick you guys on my head real quick, and I'm gonna see I don't know how well this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to see if I can possibly get this thing in here. I hope both of these bolts fit, which they do. God, this is gonna be such a pain, because I really don't want to I only want to put one bolt in. So I just want to get that lever in there underneath it. So oh, now I think I ran into another issue. Yep, I was gonna say, one, either the rod dropped down, or this thing is in my way. Yep, the rod dropped down before I could even get it in there. Let me see. There we go. I think I got it. Pretty sure. Let's see if I can get this bolt to start. Pretty sure that's what happened. Let's see. Pretty sure it's one of two things. It was either the fuel pump is sitting too far away from the rod and the rod keeps slipping past the lever, or come on, get out of there. Well, I don't want to come off, so I'll leave it on there for right now. Take it off in a minute. As either the rod is slipping past that lever, or the lever could be, or the rod could be in there backwards, which I doubt. But you never know. I mean, who knows at this point? The way this cart seems to go, the way it keeps acting, kind of sucks. I mean, that was a good gasket. It smells like grease because I think I actually put that grease in there for the spring that was in there, try to help it. And now, the way this the socket is on here, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get my damn socket back off the damn fuel pump. What the hell is going on here? Problem is, I can't get the damn... How the hell can I get it to go in and screw down, but I can't get it back off? That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Oh, it is rubbing, but I don't know how the hell. What the fuck? What is going on here? The bolt's all the way out. Oh my god. Something so easy is so difficult. What do I do with them advice? You don't know, so let me see. Come on. I swear this car hates me. Give me a minute, guys. Alright guys, after fighting and fussing, I finally got the damn socket out of there and used a deep well. It's getting caught behind this. There's this radius here. It goes all the way around and it's getting caught back there, so I got that off. I do believe that I got the that rod is in there now, and against it is against the lever, so that should be good. I'll put the fuel lines on. Get these all squared away. I'm being ghetto and using a screwdriver. I should be using my nut driver, but as usual, all my tools are in my truck. which Chris Hendren hates because every time we need something when we're working on a car, I have to go to my truck to get it. But I like to be prepared in case of anything. So that's why all of my stuff is in my truck. Okay. I'll put this guy back on here. I'm hoping that it's not that rod that needs to go in the other way, which means I have to pull this back off, pull the plate off, get a new where'd the screwdriver just go? I just had it. I just set it down. Oh, right there in front of my face. Hoping that it's not the rod needs to be flipped around the other direction, because then I'll have to pull all this back off, and I'll have to flip the rod around, replace the gasket. But yeah, and I don't think that's really a very good place to have the fuel filter when it is a little kinked here, and it's also glass that, oh, there we go, I got it back out there. It will vibrate against the body. But yeah, okay, so at least that is somewhat done so far. Let's put all this stuff in the box with for the new fuel pump, just in case. Oh, that's nice. I wish I would have known that. They give you gaskets. Shit. If I would have known that, I never would have bought the damn gasket. But you never know. Most places don't send you gaskets, so you have to buy them. So whatever. But, alright. There's that. And now, I'm probably going to stick you guys on the tripod. And I'm going to attempt, and what I mean by attempt is attempt to pull that carb spacer off by myself, which entails taking all the bolts out and basically lifting it up with one hand and trying to fight and pull the other one up off with the other hand. Yeah, fun. So give me a second. All right, guys. Well, to say the least, it's not fun trying to swap over a carb spacer by yourself. You need another set of hands. But I basically got it. I got to put the other gasket on underneath, that goes underneath the carburetor. Which I gotta find it. Oh, it's right here. So I gotta lift the carb up, drop the gasket down, and drop the carb back down as it leaks crappy gas all over everything. This is right. Doesn't look like it's right. Yep, that's right. Alright. And car back down on here. Like so. I gotta put this bracket back on, throttle bracket, throttle linkage bracket back down on there. And I got new bolts and new washers, new nuts and new washers, because the other spacer, and actually this spacer is actually better, guys, because this is the proper one for the carb, and it also is like half the thickness. So it'll actually drop the carburetor down enough that this air filter housing should clear the stock hood. At least I'm hoping so. That would figure. The back stud is a little bit too tall, so the nut hits part of the carb, so I'm gonna have to start it first and then drop it down on. Hopefully I can get that on there, right? Let's see here. Nope. Knew that wasn't going to work. Let's see, I got a 15 mil right here. I think I need a 13. I have to use the old wrench, and the ratchet wrench ain't gonna work. Couple ugga duggas. Probably work if I get on the other side of the car, right, guys? Yeah. Alright. Yeah, look at that. It's stretching all over the place trying to get this on here. It's so weird how that plate almost seems like it's too big. Like the adapter plate's too big and it don't. Got a little bit of fuel intake. Nothing major. But yeah, I'm kind of curious. I don't want to take everything out of the engine bay. Try to see if the hood closes, but I'm kind of curious to see. Boy, that's gonna be. Nah, it ain't gonna close. Yeah, it ain't gonna close. I can tell already, guys, that it ain't gonna close. The only way that I'm gonna get it is if, yeah, I'll probably have to get a 1 inch shorter air filter housing to get it to close, or I'll have to run a cowl. So, yeah, buddy. This goes on here, and the stud for this thing is somewhere. The nut and all that. Here's the old ones. Here's some bolts, some nuts here. Hold on to these because it's for the old adapter. Which you never know might come in handy in the future, but I don't plan on running anything carbureted anytime soon. I think Ruby is gonna be the last of the last when it comes to carbureted shit. So, yeah. Man, oh man, guys, I can't believe it's almost 7 o'clock. Well, I know this is a pretty boring video and there's not a lot going on. mean, I have to get the plugs in it. I have to get the spark plug, wire looms on it. I have to pull the V-belts off of it. And then once I get the V-belts off, I have to pull the harmonic balancer off and put our new Power Force harmonic balancer on it. And then put the V-belt back on it, and I still got to hook up the electric choke and vacuum advance and bleed the brakes, get it on the ground, and possibly, if I have enough time, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it, but put the electric cutout on it, and I got to get 2 good used tires on it. Hopefully I can get it on the road and get it done by the 29th for 3rd Gen Fest, to be able to take it down to 3rd Gen Fest along with the wife's car. But we haven't pre-registered, and the registered date is Friday the 15th. So or the 14th. Yeah. But yeah, guys, so I think that's gonna do it for this one. This is the first time I've ever used this big tripod, and I don't know how I like it. It's kind of big and bulky and in the way. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit that share button, drop a comment down below. Like I said, guys, I'm tired. I worked 10 hours now. Had a lot going on today. Got a lot going on tomorrow, and got a lot of family stuff going on this weekend. So not good stuff. But yeah, like, subscribe, hit that share button, drop a comment down below. 3rd Gen Junkies. See you next time.